take a look at how the Americana Armlock works. One more time. I use my weight here, not my strength. Nice if the hands go palm up and then turn over to grab your own wrist. The head looks away because if I look at him, he can eye gouge or he can punch. And then I drag the hand towards my feet as I lift the elbow. Okay, a little more detail. This is set up by punching or slapping from the mouth. In today's society, of course, the more you punch, the more risk there is to your own hand to break it, to cut it, to perhaps have a cut that someone's saliva gets into who's diseased or infected with something. Nicer to slap, because the slap is strong enough, or put your hand here like this, right? It's strong enough, right? It's strong enough that it's a little disorienting, all right? And it's going to make the guy cover the face. And when he covers the face, he gives me the arms. One hand by the wrist, one hand about 3/4 down. The placement's not so important, just don't try and go here. We want to take all of the pressure and put it on this area of the arm, between the wrist and the elbow. Because the shoulder is the weakest part here for this type of rotation. In fact, if you think about this, the lock, which happens like this, and causes the rotator cuff portion of the shoulder to become disabled, is the same thing we're attacking when we're pushing the hand to the ground. Right? If you get a weight in the gym and you're trying to lift and lift and lift like this, only so many reps before that gives out. This is a much stronger motion. This is a much stronger motion because it employs more muscles than just the rotator portion of the shoulder. So we're going to take advantage of that and use that weakest part of the item we're attacking to push the hand to the ground. All of my weight. If I use my strength and the guy's strong, maybe he can hold the hand like this. Maybe he can dig the elbow. Maybe he can turn on his side. Maybe he can stretch the hand. But against my weight, even a very, very strong person, if you put all of your weight, even he only weighs 130 pounds, how long can someone hold 130 pounds? Okay, let's go, hands up. So all my weight, and I just wait until the strength that he's trying to use to resist gives out. There, I know, and I'm ready to catch my base. The elbow goes next to his head, and I'm going to push his face away. And this is a right angle, and this is a right angle. The palm goes here, and I can go like this, thumb under, because the round, smooth part passes under easily. Or I can go like this, fingers up. Either way, I need to get to my own wrist. Head away so I don't get eye gouged or punched. And now the motion of the lock is this. I drag the elbow towards the feet, drag the elbow south, and at the same time I lift the elbow. So drag the hand just like a paintbrush, and lift the elbow. All together, set it up with slaps. Hold the arm and use your weight to transfer to the ground, keeping it pinned there until I can drop the elbow next to his face and push the head away. Hand outside, palm down, round part of the thumb underneath to my own wrist. Alternatively, you can go palms up and turn your hand over when you come inside. Head away, paintbrush, and lift. Let's try this to help improve the efficiency and the effectiveness of the Americana. I want to pay attention to how I grab. If I grab with a thumb, the grip is weaker than if I grab with the entire hand. Right? Again, the same principle in Jiu-jitsu is always there, that the thumb is the weakest part of the body. It's what we use to escape when the person's grabbing us and we have to defend. And if we grab like that, then our offense is not going to work either. So we're going to use this monkey grip, not the C grip, but the monkey grip, because if I use the C grip and he tries to pull his hand free, even once the hand's on the ground, relax, put the hand on the ground, and I'm using this, then he can just straighten the arm and see, because the thumbs are weak and it's only contained between the thumb and the fingers, and they're individual units, then he's easily gone. If I hold like this and I cup around and surround the entire arm, when I add my weight to that, it's very hard for him. Okay? It's very hard for him. Another advantage that I can create is when I slap and he defends. Another advantage I can create is that if I push with my arms straight, I have much more leverage, right? Because the leverage bar is longer. That if I do this and I try and use my chest, and now he can just bump and swim inside. All right? I want to direct my energy down and at a slight angle over his shoulder. Not straight down, because then I'm pinning it to his own chest, and not all the way out, right where I fall on my face. Okay? But I want to latch onto the arm and just ride the arm down. Go ahead and defend your face against the slabs. Latch. And then if I do this, he's going to find space inside. Maybe he can even grab my arms with the free hand or push them and pull them free. The arm should be straight. The hips are still down. And just put enough weight over the arm so that the shoulder becomes collapsed at the weak point. Right there. How? With the arm straight. Slap. He defends. Hold it. Don't let me. There. Just some time. I have to be a little patient here. Right? Third important detail is make sure that, this is a good point actually, of course in a street fight you will get hit. You will get hit, but you have to maintain the superior advantage. Chances are the leverage he's able to generate, the power he's able to generate from here, when the adrenaline is high, is not going to be enough to make you let go of the arm. You know what your objective is. It's to subdue this person who attacked you. You have to finish this because he's escalated it to this level. You wouldn't be doing this otherwise. All right? Now, this is going to greatly help you. The elbow against the head helps to control the direction of his entire body. Wherever the head goes, the body follows. In order for him to punch successfully, he really needs to look at me and generate power from here. Just like when you're standing, if you throw a cross, you don't look this way and then punch this way, right? You look this way and then punch, and your eyes follow and track your target the whole time. No different than when he's laying flat on his back. Again, not as powerful, but still a big, strong guy. Sure, maybe he can do some damage, all right? So to take away that damage and minimize my risk and maximize my effectiveness, I need to control the head. So I want his head not looking at me, but this way, looking away, all right? We know this. Straight arms and the weight is what carries the shoulder down to the ground. Now I'm going to help by keeping this grip, not this grip, this grip, and then pushing the head away. Nice geometry here, 2 right angles, very strong positioning. Hard for him to straighten the arm because of this right angle, and easy for me to hold because of my right angle. All right? Head down, not towards him, head down. Hand outside, thumb can go under, or fingers can go this way, and then turn over. Final tip. Before you before you finish the lock, isolate the arm. Cinch everything up a little tighter. Give it a hug. Bring it to you. Now you'll see I barely have to slide the hand this way and barely have to lift the elbow this way in order to make the lock effective. Hug everything tight, and now I go. That's it. Okay, so play with this idea of not letting too much looseness exist. All right, so the points again, arm straight, to put the weight thoroughly through him and pin him to the ground. Elbow pushing against the head to keep him disoriented away or misdirected away from you because the head follows the body. Take away his leverage. Third point, once the hand is under, head away, and then fourth point, to hold tight, and then finish the lock. Okay, we're good?